man, don't yell at me. Hello? Oh, give people a minute to filter in. Looks like I've only got a couple people here right now. I used to have Navy programmed in to yell listen when people did a highlighted message in chat, but I have to redo that somehow. Yeah. Couple people on now. Hello and welcome. So if you guys were here last time, our game crashed when we were trying to get past one of the cutscenes. So instead of OBS, I am back on the Twitch Studio beta. So that's why it looks a little different. Because it just wouldn't play very nice with OBS. That's okay. We'll finish this game in Twitch Studio. There's really no active downside to it anyway. So, but that's why it looks a little different if you notice. Let's see, a lot happened in our last episode. We went to 12,000 BC, which was the Kingdom of Zeal. We got banished from 12,000 BC because we started sticking our noses in where it didn't belong. We got our amulet recharged, and they suggested we go around and unlock things, which is what we're going to do before we go really anywhere else. We already went to the future and unlocked the door that they suggested we unlocked, and we got the Wings of Time. It's your time machine, which it's normally named Epic, but if you guys remember, you named it Vroom. Solid naming. I approve. So now we're going to... I got us past the part that kept crashing us, and I literally just went straight to the end of time, which is where it would have taken you anyway, and now the old man is yelling at us. That's about it. Hey! Oh, helps when you click on things. Ah, thanks for the lurk! It's nice to see you! Interesting, so he actually completed his Wings of Time. And at the cost of his own life, no less. Why not put those wings to good use and pay a visit to the ancient kingdom? Come and see me whenever you have the need. Think of me as your guide on time's road. Don't tell me what to do, old man. This party is fine for now. We don't have to use these anymore. We've got our Wings of Time. We have our Vroom. Board the Vroom? Heck yeah! Let's go to... Let's go to 600 to start. We've got a couple little things to do there. So that was the magic cave where we went to defeat Magus. You'll notice that there's now a scary spot. We're not gonna mess with that yet. Let's see. I think Poor Inn has one of them. No. I was totally lying to you. Do you remember those little black boxes that we would see and you'd click on them and they would sing to you? And say that like a magic force sealed them? That's what we're looking for. I could have sworn that Poor had a couple, but maybe not. Oh, the Elder's house does. Okay, so we are in 600 BC, and that's important, or AD. That's important because we're going to click on these boxes. The item inside is reacting to the pendant. Remove the item. We do not want to remove the item. We're going to do that on both of these. You'll see why here in a second. So that is a set of 2. We'll see if I can remember where all of them are. I don't think there's any in this area. You know, I don't even really honestly know if this must be Dorino, then, I guess. I was gonna say, I don't know that this place actually even has a name for the town, but it must be the Dorino village. Oh. See our sparkle? Get out of the way, guys. That's what we're looking for special stuff. It's locked. I think we might actually have the thing to do that right now, if I remember right. Is this one? Peace at last. Hurrah for the hero, hurrah for Guardia. Nope. There's an old man who is looking for something that we got earlier. Much earlier on. If we remember right, there's one in here too. I should have, if I had been a thoughtful streamer, I would have looked all of these up to make sure that I wasn't dragging you guys all over the place and making you sit through all this extra stuff. But I am not. I'm terrible. Okay. So some of them, if you can't get to them in the next era, they will automatically open. If you're given the option in 600 to leave it, go ahead and leave it. But if it gives it to you, then you were supposed to get it. Hey, Vander. There should be one in the castle somewhere, too. I don't want to talk to you guys, I just want to steal your stuff. Not here. Should be in one of these stairwells, I think. Are sound levels and everything okay? I didn't really check them. To know. The item inside is reacting to the pendant. Remove the item. No. I think there's just the one in the castle. But we're up here anyway. Might as well look around. Those are the main ones that I can think of right now. And then we're gonna go to our time. I don't think there's any other ones up here. I should check. There should be some at like at one of the inns. I would have sworn to it, but can't seem to find it. Get in there. Aha! This box has been handed down for generations. Should you somehow manage to open it, you are welcome to the contents. The item inside is reacting to the pendant. Remove the item. No. I knew there was one in an inn somewhere. Alright. Backtrack presents. Hey Phantom, how are ya? Alright, now we're gonna go back to the present. Not Cataclysm. Do not go to Cataclysm. You have to open it in 600 first for it to be improved. No, not pour in. But yes, it does. Wave 101 was here. White vest upgraded. White plate. Got a tree today. Aw. So I normally have black vest upgraded to black plate. So instead of just decreasing black spell damage, it will actually absorb it and heal you. I normally have a fiber optic plastic tree, but every single year I have a cat that just, he really likes those fiber optics and he just eats chunks of the tree, and I feel like it can't be healthy for him, so I didn't put up a tree this year. I put up lights, but I didn't put up a tree. There is one in the castle. I don't know. I think we can get back in the castle now. Dang. I'm sure eating even like a regular tree is probably not super good for him, but I feel like eating gigantic chunks of plastic is probably even worse. So we left the tree out this year. They don't bother the lights. Princess Nadia! You had me worried, Princess. I understand your feelings, of course. The king places his realm above all else. It was the same, even when your mother, Queen Eliza, passed away. What? Oh, child, please forget I spoke. Tell me. It's difficult to speak of, even now. You see, Queen Eliza's condition had been frail for some time, but it took a sudden turn for the worse near the end. She desperately wanted to see your father just one last time. But your father refused, said he could not leave his work unattended. If he left you, young, innocent, and knowing nothing of death, to watch over her alone. Naturally, the end was not long in the coming. She died soon after. One might say the king killed her. Such a shame. Ah! Father killed her? Please, I speak too much. Do not let it trouble you, your highness. Now that you finally returned, won't you go and see the king? I love the castle music too. I love so much of this music. Can I just sneak past ya? Oh, just gonna sneak right past ya. Don't care about the family drama. Just want your stuff. Okay, please. Ooh. Obtained elixir. Delicious. Beard obstruction. Okay, remember we opened this one. Red vest upgraded. We've got red plate. Do we have new stuff? Do I have new stuff to seal? Ha 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 ha. Presents! Hi, Ether. I don't care what any of you have to say. Just stealing your stuff. Okay, bye. I think you were here last week, Phantom, but we went up to Zeal and I just kind of like sat and listened to the music for just a little bit because oh my gosh, I love this music. So nostalgia filled and just it's really good music. Super nostalgia bonus. Turbo Ether. Get up there. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I don't care. I'm moving over here now. Nope. Give me the present. Mega elixir. Wow. Goodbye. Don't want to do the story stuff right now. There is story stuff that you can do. You can start doing your side quests now. Yes, it's like a super mellow, not really tropical, but almost tropical. And I do believe... Oh, that's right, they block you out. We have to fight these anyway. Oh boy, we got a potion, guys. Really excited about that. Just gonna sneak past ya. It was the inn for this one. Truce Inn. There it is. Now we got a blue plate. So we've got all of the... I believe we got just all of the stuff now. All of the different... Red, blue, black, and white. And they're actually... they're actually better than what our people are wearing by a pretty good margin. So we'll probably put one on every person. Doesn't really matter since it's better in general. And then you have the bonus of it absorbing water or fire or shadow or lightning. So, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and give him something for now. And black. Move! Move, lady. We'll stab you. And we haven't gone down. Remember... It was probably the first or second episode. We went and talked to Luca's dad, and he gave us free things specifically for Luca. Oh, perfect timing! I got a Tabin suit. Another great invention just completed. The ultimate in defense for my beautiful daughter. I think we probably should have picked that up a while ago, but I'm terrible. And kind of forgot. Oh no, it's good. Speed plus 3 halves fire damage. So that's pretty darn nice. you have anything else? Oh, perfect timing. Cabin's helm. Another great invention just completed, the ultimate in defense for my beautiful daughter. Okay, thanks. I guess I probably should have talked to him one more time to make sure. Wow. That's pretty good too. He does give you a weapon, I think, at some point. Hey, Luca! I've been working on some defensive gear for my favorite daughter. Okay. So we got our 4. Those were the things that I really wanted to get right now. We have one more thing that I should probably grab. But I have to go through... It's on the other continent, so we'll have to go through the light beams at the end of time. Alright, you stay there. We need to go to... Yes. Oh, they don't have any free pie for me today. They sporadically have free pie for you. So remember that we couldn't do anything with this. We came up to these forest ruins and we stole the, like, mid-ether or whatever was sitting in front of it. But there wasn't anything to be done with it. Well, now we can do something with it. Your pendant! It's glowing! But Chrono just adopted the pendant. It's actually Meryl's pendant. But, okay, whatever. Very blue. For now. The seal is broken. I give you a treasure crafted by the Guru of Reason himself. To your right is a weapon which will enhance your strength. To the left is protective gear which will guard your life. Think well and choose whatever you need most. Whichever. 13,000 years was a very long time. Balthasar, I go to you now. Alright. Complimentary new. So, the one... one of them is the Swallow for Chrono. It's a really good sword, but it's not as good as your final sword. And then the other one is a safety helm. Which you should get. Pretty sure that's on the right now, or on the left. If I get the wrong one, it's not like a huge deal. Maybe I should save. I didn't pay attention. I'm good at this game, guys. Real good. I think there's one more thing that we can open in... Yes, Guardian Helm. Save early, save often. Spastic Saver. Old school Markiplier. I think there's one more thing that we could actually open in the future, but I don't think that I care to try. Oh. Solar Sparkle. Ozzy the Eighth. They still honor the statue of Ozzy in the square. This work is brutal. Blast that Ozzy the Eighth, always hiding behind his ancestral fame to boss us around. So Sorry, bros. A fearsome beast lives in the cave on the mountain to the west. Only magic can harm it. I doubt a human would be able to make it through, not being able to use magic and all. Well, I better get back to tidying up before Ozzy the Eighth catches me. Oh, there's a sparkle. Sparkle! Give it! Yeah. Move, buddy. I'm just stealing things. No big deal. You just keep tidying up. I think we still are... Yeah. Ouch! You're spoiling my drink! They don't like us here. Filthy humans. Ought to go take a hike through that Hecarim cave and get what's coming to them. But I did take a walk through Hecarim cave, and then I killed Hecarim because I'm terrible. I don't think Melchor has anything new and fun to say. Let's see, though. A sword can be used as a tool for ending lives or as one for saving them. It all depends on the one who wields it. Be sure you wield yours for the proper reason. Would you like to buy something? Sure. Ooh, do we have anything new? No. Fine. I will take a single shelter. Okay, bye. I use mine to get treasure, so what does that say about me? Let's go ahead and move the story forward. So remember, they locked us out of 12,000 BC. The prophet made Scala. He made us take him to where we came in. Scala came with, and he made us go through the gate, and then he had Scala lock it. So we had to find a different way back, and so we did. Hi! How are you today? Must remember where we're going. I wonder if I can go to the landbound people yet? The Earthbound ones? We couldn't earlier. See, there's where we were locked out of. It is over here somewhere. Oh, busy. It's the end of my semester. So I'm trying to get everything together. Oh, we can come here. So I'm trying to get everything together for finals and everything, which comes up this week. Sunday is kind of my Sunday fun day that I try to make sure to stream and have a little downtime, so I always love my Sundays. This is Algeti, the village of the Earthbound. Thank you. Very informative, sir. We, the Earthbound ones, were banished from Seal because we are possessed of no magical talents. I feel like that sentence could have been better worded, sir. Might I interest you in some goods? Sure. Thank you. We needed upgrades so badly. We got our butts handed to us by Golem. We will take one of these. Holy smokes, $17,000. That's alright. We got plenty of stuff to sell. Go ahead and take a comet bow. We are out of money. Alright, let's equip. Chrono's got a new blade. And notice that this one does damage 1.5 to magical beings. So that's actually extra good. I must not have gotten hers yet. I got Marty's, I think. pretty good upgrade. Let's go ahead and sell. We should sell a bunch of potions. A ton of them. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. The Crimson Blade? Oh, okay. Stone Arm. Bandit's Bow. Plasma Gun. Deathclaw. Thunderblade. I don't keep any of his old swords. There's really no use in it. There's very few weapons and stuff that once you... That doesn't bring anybody up, so we're gonna go ahead and sell them. The iron ones are way outdated. We still had a bronze helm? Gee. Robo gets he could use the stone helm. The guardian helm is that new one that we just got, so we do not want to get rid of that. Titanium vests, gotta go. Bronze armor, that's like the second thing that we bought in the game. They do get lost in the shuffle because you have so many characters that you shuffle in and out. It's really easy to get, like, to lose track of what you have sitting in your storage. The ruby vests. Possessed by no magical talents. Me too. That's why I was never a cool kid, I guess. Excuse me. Let's switch out whatever he has for a ruby vest. Have we really not used Robo in that long? It's golden home. Let's give him the Triceratopper. Mesoic Mail is better, so we'll go ahead and give that to him, and then we can get rid of the golden suit and the two ruby vests. And that'll give us some money to spare. Ugh. I think we'll be okay. Don't sell any of your plates, those are important. But we do want to sell the ruby vests and the golden suit. Accidentally backed out. Okay. So we need to get... Do we have enough money? Let's get the... luminous robes and... Well, we have 4 plates sitting in our store. So let's get radiant helms for at least 2 people, because we have the guardian helm too, remember? The luminous robe and radiant plate are actually not as... Chrono has the black plate on, so we know that that's 147, and that brings us down to 141. So our 2 other plates could go to our guys if we wanted them to. Luminous robes. Let's go ahead and get this for Frog real quick. They made a magic kingdom in the sky, and Earthbound peasants who, with no magic, in Lunar 2. I don't remember that. I played Lunar. I played both Lunar, Eternal Blue, and Silver Star Story on Sega CD. We actually had a Sega CD of all the things. I don't remember that. That was a long time ago. I have been trying to find a way to... We're gonna go ahead and use... Let's just put the Radiant Helm on him for right now. I bought, I believe it was the Game Boy Advance version of Lunar. Jeez, it would have literally been like 1995, 4-ish. Like, it would have been around the time that it was released that I played it, so it's been a while, and I haven't, it's not like Chrono Trigger was ported to a bunch of different things, so I was able to play Chrono Trigger through the years sporadically, but that has not been the case with Lunar. I bought the Game Boy Advanced version of... I want to say they did the first version, the first one, Silver Star Story or something. But instead of it being a love story between Alex and Luna, she's your sister. Alex and Luna are brother and sister, and it puts like a whole different spin on the whole thing, and I'm like, no. So I didn't play the rest of it. I got to that point and I was just like, I think I'm good. That's good enough. We got everybody's weapon, and then everybody should have, we should have enough gear to switch around that we have good stuff for everybody. Yeah, it was not a good time. I felt a little like, I don't know, just like icky about it. Did we go down? I don't think we've gone down yet. The Queen has installed the Mammon Machine in the Ocean Palace in an attempt to absorb Lavos' energy. But is there not peril in such a thing? The Guru of Life said as much, but it only led her to imprison him upon the Mountain of Woe. I fear there's little we can do. The Guru of Life said that the young Lord Janus possessed power within him, exceeding even that of Lady Scala. But then the Queen lost her mind, and the young Lord grew to hate that power and all the suffering it causes Lady Scala. Now he hides it, denies it, and shuts it from his thoughts. So remember the angry little kid who wanders around with Cat? Scala's little brother. They're saying that he is even more powerful than Scala. The three gurus and Lady Scala are near the only ones who do not treat us as inferior.
When will Lady Scala come and play with us again?
I don't know, kid. I think she's kind of busy. This place is bigger than I remember.
Mudbeast Den is dangerous. You shouldn't play around you.
That is Mudbeast Den. He's warning you, I guess. Oh no, this one is. That must be another house. This tunnel connects to a Mudbeast Den, and beyond the mouth of the den lies the great chain that anchors the Mountain of Woe to the earth. The Guru of Life voiced opposition to the Queen's plan, so he was banished to the Mountain of Woe. I don't think we need to do anything before we climb the Mountain of Woe. I'm trying to remember if there's anything in Zeal that we need to do before we do that. Would you like to rest here for the night? Sure. They don't even charge you because they're nice people.
In times past, the Enlightened Ones and we Earthbound Ones lived as one. No, I just... Did you not watch me just sleep in your bed? Okay. We upgraded everybody, we saved, we healed.
Anybody have any strong feelings about who I should take from here? You do have to have at least one healer. So that would be Frog or Marty. They look good. Hey, look, carry all three back to tent. All at once. Alright. Let's go do what we said, what Scala asked us to do. She wanted us to free the guy in the mountain. Oh! Did you see it? Strength capsule down here. I hate this fight. I remember this fight. There's nothing to do but do it. Just ran me over. That didn't do as much as I expected. These ones are not the pain ones. I think you have like 1 or 2 sets of these, and then you have the pain ones. Oh, that's another thing that we should probably do. Let's give him... Let's go ahead and give him the speed belt. So we've now de-equipped the mass immune, right? So we're gonna go ahead and give him the silver stud because he's gonna be our main healer. He will go through a lot of magic here upcoming pretty soon. Close enough. Oh no, a dead end. We're lost forever. One of my favorite things about the graphics in this particular game is you could notice that Chrono's sword would change color with different swords that you picked up. So you'll notice it's light purple now. If we would have picked up the Swallow, it's like a super dark blue. It's really pretty. But we don't need it. Darn it, Chrono, stop getting hit by things. ones are a pain in the butt.
You're not getting through here.
Alright then. You put Chrono to sleep. And they do quite a bit of damage. Don't really remember this fight too terribly much, other than it being a pain in the butt. I think the red one takes water damage, and then because he heals. Right? He's asleep. Let's drill kick him. Take that. 36, are you kidding me? I hate this fight. I very distinctly remember hating this fight. I did not want to do this fight. I don't want it. This is like, this fight, and then you'll see there's another boss fight in the short order. They're two of the most annoying fights. They're really hard. Alright, let's try something different. Falcon Strike, I believe, hits two of them. Let's see what we can do. Well, I hit him pretty hard. Maybe we do have to hit them first. I feel like I should be underleveled, but it kind of feels like I'm a little underleveled. Don't pick on Ayla. Hi! How are you today? Fighting this annoying battle. Let's go ahead and do this, just in case. And sometimes you do bring, like, the wrong group of people, especially here at the end when you have so much open to you. You can bring the wrong group of people and just be kind of stuck. So if you die, no big deal. Come back with a better composition. Can't remember. Let's try that. We've been hitting the blue one pretty hard, so I guess we'll just try to take out the blue one. like Ayla. Come on, guys. There we go. That will help a little. And she's sleeping. Let's go ahead and do a strike on this guy. I hope she's having a good nap. Let's see what lightning rod is. Or how lightning rod does. 908. Let's go with that one instead. I guess we're just letting her sleep then? I figured they'd hit her by now. There we go. Let's go ahead and... No! Oh, she's not. It's like, really? That's not very nice. I'm not. I'm not. Chris. There it is. There's a rock there for a pillow. It's real comfy. Let's do mid-ether. Oh, I'm on the wrong person, that's why. I'm like, where is Lightning Rod? He should be going down pretty soon. Then we have to figure out how to beat the last little guy. Which I think is magic? Question mark? Okay. Well, they woke him back up anyway. Man. Talk about a lot. try this. Since she's up and Chrono is not. .608? Not bad. Alright, now we gotta kill this jerk. Is it magic that you're weak to? Not really. Just gonna sit around and heal yourself? .42? Okay. Oh, there we go. 717. Yeah, right? Gonna have him tank my raid. That's such a pain in the butt fight. I'm so glad that that's over. It's just, like, there's a couple battles in this game that are just, they're a little unnecessarily long. If you go all the way back, you're gonna have to refight those fights. I believe there is a, save point right as soon as you get up this chain. Maybe not. But, you see these yellow guys? They are worth their weight in gold. I could have sworn that there was a save point very close to the beginning. Am I high on PCP? Yeah? I rarely use Robo and Ayla together because they tend to be at a little bit of a disadvantage because then you have two non-magic users. So you're taking out, like, it's normally helpful to bring somebody who's really physical based, but it's just an uncommon party for me. I know that plenty of people use any number of different parties successfully. It's just what you're used to, what you want to play as. Alright, well, I am apparently not remembering this right. We also want to... Can't remember... We have a golden stud too. I can't remember when we picked that up. Doubles evasion. Speed +1, magic +2. Accuracy +2. Okay, so you want to give the ribbon for these guys. You want to give the ribbon to either Chrono or Ayla. They both have pretty good hit rate, I believe. Her accuracy is already 30, so let's go ahead and give her the ribbon and hope that she can do it. So we're gonna fight this first guy here. And he's going to Omni-lock everything, and you're going to try to kill him as fast as humanly possible because he will run away. And he's really hard to hit. Chrono got a lucky hit on him. He doesn't do anything else. He just stands there, but he gives you a ridiculous amount of experience and money and tech points. So you got 1,000 experience just for beating that guy. 100 TP mid-ether. Ayla learned Charm. So let me just give you an idea here. So his next... He just learned Raise not too terribly long ago. So the next TP needed for his next thing is 403. So one of those guys... I know. I don't understand why they made it a rock. Like, it's like of any of the things that you could have made that are slippery and hard to hit, it's a rock. Really? And you can't... You only get one chance at them. So, like, even if I go back down the chain, heal and save, come back, they are not going to respawn. So you only get one chance at them. So if you don't have a party that can hit them, like if you take Chrono and Luca and Marty, you're not super likely, like, because they're both ranged weapons that have really low hit. So your best bet is Ayla, I believe, followed by, like, Robo, Chrono, and Frog. Are you the end? No. Was I talking and missed the end? Probably. Oh yeah, you're a little kid. Move, kid. Can I get a free heal here? Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, we're leaving. Okay, thanks, bye! I've decided just to hang out in this town, it's fine. We're not going anywhere further in the story, we're just gonna hang out here. Oh, they don't make you refight the mud beasts. That, I think, is a change. I thought those respawned for sure. Just the regular ones, not the red and the blue one. But see how the rubble is gone now? We can't refight them. So, thankfully, we got that. Of course we get to refight these. We're very excited about it. I think that this is honestly one of the coolest, I guess, ideas for a dungeon. It's like this floating mountain that's held by, like, this gigantic chain. I wouldn't want to actually climb a chain to a mountain. I feel like that would make me feel like I was dying. And then would cause me to fall and actually die. Yeah, finally! Frog learned water too. There's another one. Here, do this better. Crush fingers. See if we can get him. Wow, Frog actually hit him. $1,000 more experience, 100 more TP. I will take that all day. Present! Platinum helm. Do you remember one of the shopkeeps, whatever you want to call it, in Zeal said that he had platinum armor, but he couldn't sell it because Queen Zeal wouldn't let him. I think that's a nice touch. We'll go ahead and give him... We'll give him the platinum helm. I'm gonna go ahead and give her the guardian helm and a red plate. And let's give him a blue plate, why not? We could switch out teams if you wanted to. If you wanted to see somebody else level and whatnot. We've been pretty good about switching people up. That's part of the reason why nobody has their, like Frog just got water too. Notice that Ayla is glowing now. It's just because of the guardian helm. It's like having a permanent barrier on. Remember the barrier spears? We picked some up in Magus's castle. There's a barrier spear and the magic one. Magic wall. But they each reduce by magic or... Where's she spray go? Oh no, that means Kino's the leader now. I come from this direction. There's another one. And then Omnilock makes it so that you can't hit him with magic or anything. It's just straight up attacks. Yeah. Hot diggity daffodils. I'm surprised nobody's learned any more attacks. Nothing up there. Oh boy. Well, that's good because pretty much everybody here that I know is a nerd. And I use that in the most loving fashion in the world. Okay, so here's the save point that I thought was like right there when I first came in. We haven't used any magic really, so we'll just heal up and save. Because we do have at least one more section, I believe. We're also going to give Chrono, we're going to give Frog the golden stud, and then we're going to give Chrono the silver stud for right now. Because he does a lot of dual techs and stuff. So he goes through his magic quite fast too. Did I not save? I probably didn't save. We'll pop back and save. I'm in school to get my NP, and for mental health, one of my final papers is like a self-reflection, and they wanted to talk about like the culture and stuff that I relate with. And I talked about nerd culture. I think they probably wanted like some sort of deep, I don't know, maybe heritage-based culture. I don't know anything about my heritage. Ayla died while I was telling the story. Good job, me. No big deal. She pops right back up. That's a lot of them. Do we have any that hit multiple? Falcon Strike hits them in a line. We can get those two guys. Let's do that. This is the PC version. It is based on... I think they did a Game Boy remake at one point, a dual screen remake. And this is... I'm almost positive this is what the, like, item system and everything is based on, and there's also changes in dialogue and stuff, which some of them irritate me to no end. Oh boy. Hit points go to 1, that sure is fun. I love that. Where's my mid potions? I don't remember the PS1 having this. I think it still had the original, like, menu system. It was definitely the one that added the animated cutscenes. The PlayStation one was. To be honest with you, that's really the only thing that I remember about it, other than that it had absolutely horrible load times. Like, you had to wait for things to load. Like, fights and stuff to load. Yes. Yes. It's very obvious when you look at it. You'll also notice there are, like, they changed some of the really, what would you call it? Like, the lines that some of, like, that people know from the game. Like, when you get in the Entron, and after you get out, it says your HP and MP have been fully restored, but you're still hungry. They changed that. It says now it says, but you're still as hungry as you were before, or something like that. And I'm like, that was classic. That's what people know. People reference that. And you change it? You were just adding an extra level of difficulty. It was just to prove how epic you are. Yeah. It was... So I was like a fangirl incredibly hard for Chrono Trigger, so I made, like, as soon as it was released, I was all about it, and I got it, and I played through it. Even though I'd played through it a bunch of times before, and, you know, there wasn't really any difference other than the cutscenes. I just really wanted to see the cutscenes. And, yeah, the load times and the load screens and stuff were absolutely just, I'd be like, you'd get into a battle and it would, like, you could hear, like, the PlayStation fire up and shift, and you're like, alright, one of these days I get to fight these enemies. Yep, one of these days. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's start the fight now. It was frustrating. I think there's a present up here. Yes. I think I only played through the PlayStation version once just to see the cutscenes and stuff. I played through the original Super NES version with the New Game Plus to get different endings, but I didn't get a lot of them. I wasn't a particularly patient kid. I got a couple of them that I knew that I wanted because I read all the video game magazines. That is true. I have not taken any drinks. Thanks for the hydrate. Got a lapis. I believe this goes up. She's just renaming points just to redeem now. I think this is the last section. Oh, thanks for the follow. Hyrulean Soldier. Zelda fan. Love it. I'll be honest with you, my favorite Zelda is Ocarina of Time just because of the horse, Epona. Not even gonna lie. Just wanted to ride the horse around. Actually, we should be killing these other guys, because they... is so bonkers. Put her in a bubble. Float her above an enemy, and then let her belly bounce on them with her perfectly toned abs. Let's go ahead and cleave him. Nice. They have the hit point goes to 1. I think it's called, like, some of the bosses call it Life Shaver, but I don't know what it's called for them, for those guys. I knew there were more presents. Oh, but I was so close. You know what we can do here? Falcon Strike. Bye, guys. Frenzy. Frenzy's a good one. Barrier Spear. There's a rebel. Hi, buddy. We just want to be friends. There's no need to run away. Ah, we might miss this one. Ah, Chrono coming in strong with the double. Tailspin. We'll do Tailspin for you pretty soon. Yes. We just want those sweet XPs. I will tell you that I prefer greatly the original version of it, and especially I know that like some of the stuff is worded better and it flows a little better, but like I miss what I read as a kid. The terrible translations that I got in 1995. Just give me those back. I wish that they had a toggle for it. They do have a toggle for your graphics, but they don't have a toggle for where does this one go? Where do you... I think that's the right way to go. Let's go back this way. Make sure that we get everything. You only get one shot at this dungeon, which is kind of a shame because it's so pretty. Guess what's gonna happen again, guys? Oh, I picked the wrong one, I think. That's alright. Let's do Aerial Strike. Yeah, you were talking about that, like, last time. I think it was you. Somebody was asking me about the original translation and stuff, and I was like, I don't know. I can tell you that it's changed, but I can't tell you who did the original one and how it's, like, who did the new one. Doesn't surprise me. They have kind of the same feel. I didn't play Final Fantasy VI near as much as I played Chrono Trigger, so, and I don't even believe that I actually played it at the time. Like, concurrent. I believe I came back to Final Fantasy 3 on SNES, and after I played Final Fantasy 7 and really loved Final Fantasy 7, and then I started playing Final Fantasy 6 or American Final Fantasy 3, and I really liked it too. But it's a different game, and it's much closer to Chrono Trigger as far as gameplay, the way the story flows, than it is to Final Fantasy 7, which is kind of its own thing. Like, really, at the time, I can remember thinking that it was insane. Ah, I played Super Mario RPG too. I can remember my proudest moment was when I got all my characters to level 30. They were maxed out because I had actually played this game before I played Mario RPG, and like, these guys max out at 99, and so like, I maxed them out at 30, and I was like, oh, I maxed out my characters, guys. I am so good at games. Because I was probably like, what, 1995-ish or 96-ish? Would have been like 12 or something. 11, 12, something like that. Yeah, he doesn't realize that he's not a frog. Let's see. I don't think X-Strike can hit more than one. Can any of theirs hit more than one? Let's show you guys water too. Killed him anyway. I believe we also had, back in that time frame, it was really common to have like video game magazines that gave you some tips and tricks, or the actual guide itself. Like, that was, you know, you had to max out the game. You had to get all the secrets, and the way to do that was with a video game magazine or a bunch of video game magazines. And then actual guides. Actual guides was the best way to go, honestly. Yep, Nintendo Power. I had a subscription to EGM2. I don't know why not EGM, like the original Electronic Gaming Monthly, but I liked EGM2 better for some reason. At that time, I was like 13, so I had all of the opinions on things that didn't matter. I had EGM2. I liked GameFan, but it was really expensive. GameFan was the one who had some anime stuff in it too, and it had Game Cave in the back. And that's where I bought, originally I bought the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. It was like the Japanese import, obviously. We didn't get it here in the States. And then I also bought, what was it? Symphony of the Night, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I got the soundtrack for that. And then on top of that, later, like in a different order after I had saved up more money, I bought like 2 or 3 Sailor Moon CDs that were entirely in Japanese, and I like tried to learn the words to them and stuff because I was a weeaboo. I showered, but my soul still stinks, is what my brother tells me. Which is probably pretty accurate. We got pretty much everything. Wonder if I should run down and save again. I really am. Like, I got so much crap for it too, because back then, like, being into computers and stuff, that wasn't really what the cool kids did, or at least not at my school. It might have varied from place to place, because I am in the Midwest, and we are, like, I don't know, 10, 20 years behind everybody else, it feels like. So maybe it's different, was different for other people in my life. Pokemon CD. I had the one that had the whole Poke Rap on it, right? I learned the whole Poke Rap. I was so proud of myself. I can still do very large chunks of it. It takes me a minute to think of the first one, and then after I get the first one, I can do down the line. I should have that be like some redeem thing, like sing Poke Rap section, you know. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. But yeah, I can still do very large chunks of the Poke Rap. If you give me the first Pokemon of each section, I can still do the whole thing. But it takes me forever to remember which one starts where. Like Articuno is one of them. But and then they had like there was the one on the road to Viridian City. Meet my friends along the way. They had the whole Team Rocket song. Team Rocket's rockin'. My brain remembers anything in song form. So I don't have the best memory when it comes to like straight up facts and whatnot. But you give me something in song, oh, it'll stick forever. That's why I can still do the Poke Rap, but I can't memorize things for like organic chemistry. Like, if only I could put it into a Poke Rap form. And make it double. The movie with the Pied Piper candy song. I don't think I know that one. But I had like, there was this one, and it started out, there was this really long like intro sequence that was just like spoken, and it ends with like, "C'est la Chibiboon!" And like, it was the weirdest song ever, and it was one of my favorite things. I'm kind of sad that my brother's sleeping and not in chat because he hated that song and I played it all the time. There was one for Sailor Mars that was called Fire, Soul, Body, Love. Shoot. Man, it's been forever. There was one for, like the Lunar Orchestra or something. It was called, like, Touch the Starlight. Touch the Starlight, Kiss the Daylight, or Kiss the Moonlight. Something like that. I still have the CDs at my parents' house. I am not getting very much accomplished on the Mountain of Woe. I'm just nerding out over old video games and anime. There was like I had a bunch of them, and I couldn't understand, like, I was still really young. I ended up taking Japanese when I went to college, but then they like discontinued it because there wasn't enough interest in it at the time. So I got like a year of Japanese, and then they restarted the program like 2 or 3 years down the road, and I tried to take the third part of it, so I had taken the whole first year, so the first 2 semesters, and I wanted to take the third and the fourth. That was as far as was offered at the community college that I was at, and I tried to take them after I had had a gap, and it just didn't. I was out of practice, and it didn't go super well, and I just ended up stopping the class because I was like, I'm not going to perform well in this. I was already taking a full load of other classes for a degree, and then that one was just more or less for funsies, because I loved it. I loved the culture and all that kind of stuff, and back when I was just a little kid, when I found out that a lot of the games were made in Japan and shipped over here and then translated. And so my original plan had been to be involved in the translation of video games. But that ended up falling through for a number of reasons, and one of them was that my community college did not continue their Japanese program. And I didn't have any other plans besides that because I was kind of a dumb kid. And then I just took a bunch of other classes and ended up with other useless degrees. Oh, you guys not gonna eat me? Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go down here and look for presents. jerks. Stop it. There is... So she has charm now, and there are a couple of bosses and stuff that you need to charm in order to get really awesome stuff. I can't remember... I wish I remembered better which ones were which. Let's charm these guys just to see what happens. Let's see what they give us. Can we have free presents, please? We're very pretty. The enemy has nothing to give but gratitude. Alright, alright. Let's do a Falcon Strike here. Can we get the... No, we're not going to get both of them. They're all three of them. But we'll get these two. I'm very grateful of an enemy. I mean, maybe Ayla isn't their type. We have to respect preferences. We could also... I might switch to... This is normally the group that I use for the upcoming boss battle, but we could switch to Meryl or Marty instead of Ayla if we wanted to, or instead of Frog. Yes. Final Fantasy VIII is actually, like, it's okay. I have very mixed feelings on Final Fantasy VIII. I loved Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy IX I didn't even play. I thought that it looked like it was too little kid for me, and at that time I think I was probably like 16, 17, so I was at the age where that mattered. So I ended up not ever playing through Final Fantasy IX. I've heard that it is a wonderful game, but I never did get back to it. But 8 I have mixed feelings on, and 10 I actually really like. It's probably... It rivals 7 for my favorite Final Fantasy. I know that that's not the popular view. It's like unpopular nerd views. Most people really love 9. Most people really enjoy the game. It's supposed to be like the thing. It's one of those things where you realize as you've gotten older that you did things wrong as a kid, and it's just how life is. No big deal. You can, the good news is you can replay it now and charm the pants off everybody. That came out a little suggestive. Just charm things out of people in a non-sexual manner. Multi-target doesn't work anymore. Renoa was the one in 8 that I didn't care for. She was like super pushy, and I just didn't like that she was like... She just kind of decided that Squall was her boyfriend, or that he liked her back, and he was just like... very, I don't know. I guess he was supposed to be like the tsundere protagonist or whatever, but I didn't like that dynamic. I couldn't ship that, man. Like, I didn't like it. I loved Zell and I loved Selphie. Irvin was okay. Quistis was probably my favorite. And I thought that it was kind of stupid of Squall to put up with Renoa when Quistis was also interested in him. And I was like, I don't know, like, maybe I'm a little biased as the quiet, glasses-wearing, studious one. It's funny how you, at least when you're a kid, really, you do pick characters that are similar to you in whatever way, you know. Classic anime interactions. The funny thing is, I guess I shouldn't say funny, but, like, I loved Inuyasha, and he's very much, like, he's the tsundere type personality, and I was like, ah. I did cheer for Kogo when he comes around and he starts hitting hardcore on Kagome. I was like, see, Kagome, you could have a guy that worships the ground you walk on, but then you keep going and yeah. Is there another save point somewhere? Because I'm pretty sure that that's to the bad guy. I would like a save point, please. Please. Oh, these guys make you crazy. I remember that suddenly. Gillies too. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, he's crazy now. Yeah, just keep confusing him. He's not confused enough. And then he attacked one of them anyway. I'm fine with this. Can we... Is that enough to kill him? Yeah. It was an odd play there, Plant. See how I normally only get about 24 TP? From those rubble, we were getting 100 TP at a time. And that was from 4 enemies. So... those rubble really do build up your... Oh no, it's the next upward one. Hello, rubble. So we meet again. We just want to be friends. I had somebody in my stream that was saying that they didn't really care much for Meryl's character, or Marty's character, in our playthrough, because she was too pushy, and that was how I felt about Renoa, and I honestly, about her too. This is a really, really mean group for us to fight. We're gonna take out these guys first, because they can and will kill us. Sure, why not? But did anybody else dislike, like, did they feel that Meryl was pushy, or was it more just, you know, personal preference? Shelter! Shield Sphere! Nothing down here. There is a save point. Guys, can you just leave us alone? We're just... Can't hit all 3 of them either. We'll hit 2 of them. Alright. Oh, I don't want to do this fight. This is probably my least favorite fight for the whole game. There is a good chance that I will die. And that's okay. Sometimes you die. Thank you, because I probably would have forgotten. Alright. Let's go ahead and take this team up. More presents. Time hat. That's important, I think. I always do that. Let's give him the time hat. Actually, probably be better to give him the time hat. Because he's our healer. I believe it prevents stop and slow. And I think that's a thing in this fight. Presents. Give. Well, that was less exciting. Oh, did you see it? Yeah, I think that that was supposed to be, like, the idea is that Renoa was what Squall needed, but I don't know, she just seemed pushy to me. But I also think that that might be like a Midwestern thing. It's a time hat. Oh, guys. This is gonna suck real bad. Alright, we can do this. Come on. Come on, we can do it. This doesn't seem ominous at all. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. This cage? It fades away before our eyes. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's not fine. I don't remember exactly how this works. Notice that Ayla got healed by that because of her plate. Chrono should be healed of it because of his plate. We're going to Falcon Strike these hands. I think this is how it goes. I don't really remember. Defense arm restores head. So we're also just gonna start pumping out the heals. He's not up yet. This guy is so mean. Why are you so mean? I didn't even do anything to you. I just walked up to a crystal. So mean. Frog's dead. Oh shoot, that was a hand. Head instead of the hands. Whoa. So if you attack the head without killing the hands, it just automatically heals a very large chunk. And then continues to pummel you mercilessly. Ah, this sucks so bad. I hate this fight. Yeah. If you can get the hands down, then you have a couple of turns to do other things. We'll try to bring Chrono back first. But they only heal you for... Ooh, that was lucky for us. That one should heal him, I think. Nope. I was totally wrong. Try it again. He's dead again. We'll just beat on one of these for a while. This is why we went and got the plates, though. Okay, so now... She didn't take too much from that. Let's go ahead and try to get our people up. Let's charm him, because why not? Speed capsule. Ooh, not Falcon Strike. Slurkus. So the other hand should be about dead. Okay. Now, can't remember what the best attack for the head is. Might be X-Strike. Might be Spire, too. Or whatever that's called now. Lightning Rod? Uh-oh. He does have Cleave. I hate this fight so much. I hate it. We should have done some damage to that other hand before the other one came back, but... let's go ahead and cure 2 him. I think Chrono will be okay. Yes, that should heal him. Okay. So if you get him here, if I remember right, he's really mean if you kill both of the hands at the same time. I feel like I wasn't supposed to do that, but here we are! Yeah, take that, hands! In your face, Space Coyote! I know that that's no longer a relevant quote, but I'm still gonna use it. I want to say that Spire was good. Yes! Excellent. So now he's working on restoring the hands. Sad face. because. With some of these bosses, if you can stay ahead of the healing, it's not quite so bad. Red plate is doing work. That should kill him. Now we beat on his face. Make sure he stays topped off because he doesn't have a plate that actually heals anything that he uses. And we're gonna want to toss an MP heal at Ayla here pretty shortly. We'll try to keep that in mind too. Because we'll have at least one more round of arms. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Mid-ether. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do it with him too, but... we're gonna Falcon strike those hands down. Again. We're gonna make sure that we're not letting anybody get too low with him. I can't even think of a witty comeback for that. Giga guy is such a jerk. He's very stressful. We got this though. We found our... once you find your groove, it's not so bad. But trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing in a fight, it's like half of the problem with Chrono Trigger. You guys are cracking me up. I like that he kind of looks like he's smiling, like, stupidly smiling at you sometimes. He's like... Alright, his arms are coming back, so we're gonna go back to... Falcon Strike. Falcon Strike! I hate this fight, it's stupid. Let's put a smile on that face. Hate this fight. Hate it. I was actually kind of dreading this, doing this stream because I knew what fights I was gonna have to do. Like, I don't wanna do Giga Giga. I don't wanna. Let's wait for Chrono so that we can stab a sword in his head and then hit it with lightning. It's brainstorming. He's pretty close to dying. Or at least he should be. Just by general, like, I've played this game a lot and I kind of get a feel for it. He should be dying pretty soon. Yes, the puns. More puns. Why don't I have an emote that just, like, demands puns? I should say, like, puns above my head or something. Should be the next couple, I would think. There we go. Like I said, I have a feel for it normally. Like, I can just kind of tell. I'm like, it should be enough. Yeah! We did it! 3,000 experience! 30 TP. See, even that boss only gave us 30 TP. Those rubbles are worth their weight in gold. Everybody got a level, though, I think. Surprise, second fight! Just kidding. Well, guess who? Melchor? Indeed, I am none other, but how do you know my name? I do not believe we've met. That was the last boss. We won the game. Okay, guys, stream's over. It's fine. It's done. More pressingly, what of the Queen in the Ocean Palace? Do you know what has happened? Maybe. I see. The Queen's mind has already eroded to that extent. It seems the more energy the Mammon machine absorbs, the further the Queen descends into madness. The immortal Lavos is taking over her soul, overtaking her soul from within his slumber beneath the waves. Uh-oh. We must flee. The seal is broken. It will bring down the mountain. Come, make haste. Elder, the mountain of woe. The mountain of woe.
Mama, the mountain is falling.
The mountain of Woemore. Lava sleeps deep underground, consuming the energy of this planet. Brought so near, the Mammon machine could very well awaken him. We must hurry before it is too late. Elder, Lady Scala is here. What? Scala? I love Scala's music. And there's Janice. Lady Scala, why have you come to such a miserable place? Do not degrade yourselves. We enlightened ones were once the same as you. The only difference now is that we are Lavos' puppets. I got that sentence messed up, but it still means the same thing.
Such a filthy place.
Melchor, when the mountain fell, I knew I would find you here. But is it safe for you to leave the palace? Whether it is safe or not no longer matters. The Ocean Palace is complete. Then all is lost. Not all. Without me, the Mammon machine is no more than a vessel. I will not activate that evil thing again. I've kept the Skyway open. Please, you must stop my Lady Mother. My dear. Dalton. It would be quite an inconvenience if you failed to activate the machine. Dalton, leave her alone. The fossil speaks. Be silent. I've got a disco ball and I know how to use it. Urgh. You'll come to the Ocean Palace with me. Cause any trouble in your life? Well, I bear no responsibilities. Even though you've just admitted that you need her to do all of this stuff. Not a thinker, are you, Dalton?
Scala!
None of the Queen's brats know their place, do they? Oh, let's not be hasty. I'd be more than happy to take the life of this little pearl. I do not fear the Queen. He's a pretty boy. I bet his eye patch isn't even real. I bet it's a fashion eye patch. Shall we be on our way, Scala dear? Your mother is waiting. My voice changed a little in the middle, but nobody's gonna realize it. It's fine. Oh, okay. He just disappeared then? Alright. Melchor. I am alright. But we must rescue Scala, or there will be terrible consequences. There's no hope of rescuing her. Not even for you, Melchor. If the Queen's plan come to fruition, there's no hope for life as we know it. Silent protagonist, headshake. You would go and stop her. My pardons. You risk your life for us You risk your life for us time and time again, and I do not even know your names. I'm gonna sneeze. Old man, use redstone. Help Chrono. Now, Ayla, help old man. Eloquently put, my dear. Whatever are you talking about? Chrono, let us make haste. Wait, take this with you. It's made from the same red stone as the Mammon machine. With it, you should be able to destroy the thing for good. Obtained. Ruby knife! Okay, do I need to do anything else with you? My pardons, blah blah blah. Frog flex. I've always thought that frog was awful buff for a frog. Lady Scala abducted, but without magic we're helpless to save her. Alright, can I get like free heals and whatnot here? Come on. Move, kid. Got a world to save. Yes, please. Melchior. Okay, thanks. Did we use anything? I don't think we used anything too terribly important. Excuse me. Alright, so Scala told us that she left the skyway open. Let's go ahead and save. We did a bunch of things and a bunch of fights that I do not want to do again. And I believe we got every single rebel, which is pretty good. Did I actually save? Okay, go in, go in. There you go. I love this music. It's such a good song. If you wanted to, you can go back through the cities and stuff again. We don't really need to, I don't think. We got the back scratching thing that we need to clear up. This one. I can never keep track exactly. And then we also got I just like to do that. We might not have done this yet. Do I remember what that is? We need water, wind, fire. So this is not the right one. Water. Wind. Fire, and I definitely didn't write that down last time and only remembered because I wrote it down. That's definitely not what happened. I was just reaching over to the side of my desk for no reason. Mystery of Life, Volume 841, Chapter 26. All life begins and ends with new. This is the undeniable truth, because I believe it to be so. At least for the present. I believe we have to fight this dude. The Guru of Reason is gone. Do you wish to challenge me? Sure. Alright, prepare yourselves. This isn't a very fun fight either. Oh, or maybe I'm a little over-leveled for it. They do the thing where they hit you for all of your hit points, except for one. But we have Falcon Strike. Yes. I had to write it down. I've lied to you all. You're strong. Take this. Well, gee, thanks. Speed capsule. Yeah. That's all you gave me? Smelly face? Fine. I believe that's all we needed to do here. I noticed that Doreen is gone. This is a very philosophical little doll here. I love Enhancer. I'm pretty sure that my entire adult life is based around the chasing of dreams. Mostly through sleep. Yeah? I do understand that. I don't think you can really do anything here yet. We just walked by it, so. Might as well come in and harass those guys. Now we are going to go up here? Yes. Scratch, scratch. Ooh. Scratch, scratch. Whew. Scratch, scratch. Tee-hee. Obtain magic capsule. Remember we found the magic new itching spot when we went to the palace originally. Yes, we've already read this, sir. You don't say anything new. Oh, that capsule's not been completed yet. Give me more. There is. Yes, Brain. Good job. I'm so proud of you, Brain. See, now it's gone. We already did the fire water book here. Go right in the middle of... Go right into the middle of what, Dark Soul? Did you tell the truth about Scala's pendant? I don't believe that it's asked anything. I don't believe we're that far. Remember we found the platinum helmet up on the Mountain of Woe? Oh, this one. If you say yes, I think you can use the... There are 2 guards, you can pass right through the middle of them, I believe. Oh, yes. There are. There's a couple different places where you can do that in this game. If you just aim yourself correctly, you can just... Whoop! Just gonna slip right by ya! Just gonna sneak by! Whoop! Midwestern thing. I believe if you say yes, you can buy things. Do you remember, guys? Scooch. Just gonna scooch by ya. Depends on what, like, zone you're in. Because Wisconsin is a little bit different than Illinois. And if you go down to, like, Missouri, it's different there, too. No is technically the right answer. I thought so. Welcome. Oh ho ho. Your sword, it's so expensive. And then the platinum, oh my god. Thanks for remembering, because I didn't remember for sure. Because, like, when my brain logicked it through, I was thinking if we had Scala's pendant, that maybe we had, like, special permission from Scala or something like that, but that wouldn't make sense. Then we would have, like, stolen the pendant. Because she would never give away her pendant, right? You can also buy from him... I was thinking you could buy mid-ethers from him, but I guess... It's Marty's, that's right! She's back to the future. I really want that sword. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Let's go ahead and buy 3 of these. Oh, we're out of money. And we don't really have much to sell either. Yeah, some of them got a little behind. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. Dark Mail looks like something we can get rid of. Platinum Vests are what we just bought. The Mist Robes are less good, so let's go ahead and sell the Mist Robe. Yeah, the first time through, though, is hard because you need to... The game isn't super stingy with money, but it also, like, when you get up a little higher in the game, if you haven't actually been selling your stuff, it's really hard to buy the new stuff, depending on how many characters you're using. Because sometimes, if you're dead set on using Chrono, Ayla, and Frog, you don't have to buy the upgrades for all the other people. There are certain things that you'll find later as a rude awakening that you have to use other characters for. But normally if you gear up a couple of people, you can kind of push your way through without gearing all of them, if that's really what you need to do. Let's go ahead and sell this stone home. Is that a Dragon Quest shirt? This one is actually just a cat shirt. Normally I am wearing a nerd shirt, but this one is like a cat with money and jewels and stuff, and it says the hustle is real at the bottom. Because I'm a nerd. The last time, I think... Was it the last time? One of the times I wore one of my really cool Final Fantasy VII ones. It's like Red 13 with... it's like an outline of Red 13's profile, and it has... like an artist rendition of Cosmo Canyon in it. It's really pretty. I don't know for sure that was last time, but one of the times I've worn it for stream. Let's go ahead and get rid of this as well. We can sell these. We can sell these for money. I never use them. I never use them. And now we have money. And now I can buy things. Yeah, let's get this. Ooh. Am I gonna use Frog the whole time? Chrono for sure. Or should I tuck away that 22 grand? Also, if you use Ayla a lot, she never has to have a weapon upgrade. Because she always uses her fists. Oh, it's so good. All right. We took the Guardian Helm instead of the Swallow. Because his final sword is better. And the Guardian Helm is better than any other helm, so you save them up over New Game Pluses. Get a prism dress for every girl and prism helms and everything. Yep. I did a fresh playthrough just for this stream. I already, when I load it up and stuff, you can see that I've already got New Game Plus unlocked and everything. So make sure that you're super ready to move forward with this because you'll lose access to all of this stuff here pretty soon. So make sure that you're ready to have that happen before you go to the palace and everything and move the story forward. He forgot to sell his sword and can't decide if I want to buy that other one or not. I do tend to use Frog a lot. I also wanted to go ahead and already got a platinum helm. That is not a big upgrade. But why are you staring at the corner, buddy? Oh, it actually shows you. He's looking out that window, apparently. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Go. We're gonna go ahead and go up. Yeah, we're not on New Game Plus yet. If that's something that, like, people want to see, I have no problem playing through it again on New Game Plus so that we can see some of the endings that are impossible to get without New Game Plus. Because that's it. That's specifically why the game is built the way it is with New Game Plus, is so that you can go back through and finish it multiple times with multiple times. We'll probably go to... Well, we're trying not to give spoilers, so we'll see what happens. I wanted to do the whole storyline with its big turning point that'll happen soon, and then all of the big side quests that the man at the end of time tells you about. Balthasar tells you about. I think it's Balthasar. Yep. It's the way you get to see the most story. And I am a sucker for stories. So Janice isn't here. Lady Scala's pendant was made from the same red stone as the Mammon Machine. When she prays to the device, the pendant glows with an unearthly light. This way leads to the Mammon Machine Chamber. Okay. Let's go and check the Mammon Machine Chamber really quick. I don't think we're missing anything. The Prophet's aura is clouded with hatred and sorrow. If he does not free himself of these emotions, he'll destroy himself and those he loves along with him. Thank you, that's very helpful. Yes, I definitely did. Yeah, it's pretty close until... It's pretty one-shot until the mid to late, and then they get kind of annoying. But it's still, like, I'm gonna do it the long way, because story. I love to experience the story. Unfortunately, the Mammon Machine has moved. Remember, they said that it was finished. The Ocean Palace was finished. So they've now moved the Mammon machine in order to absorb more of Lavos' power. They've moved it closer to him. The Mammon machine was transported to the Ocean Palace to begin harvesting the raw energy of Lavos. So I am glad that we went up and looked at that real quick. Gee, for some reason there's a save point here, guys. We didn't do anything, so. Are you guys not gonna talk to me? Giving me the silent treatment? I can tell you that I've never done it pre-New Game Plus, but that doesn't mean that it can't be done. But, like I said, sucker for the story. I've always gone all the way through and done all of the side quests and stuff like that. That's how I experienced it when I was a kid, and that's how I still experience it now as, like, an adult. The Ocean Palace is complete. Seal will reign forever. I'm sure that'll happen, lady. 100% positive. These ladies have nice gloves. They match their hair and their stoles, maybe? Very fancy. The Queen and Lady Scala both have descended to the Ocean Palace. In a short time, we enlightened ones will finally attain immortality. Like I said, we can certainly we can go through once or twice with New Game Plus or something if you guys are interested in that. I'm not opposed to it. I love this game. Guess who's here? Why was that prophet allowed inside when I'm stuck guarding a place like this? Ah, you came. I decided to leave you alone before, hoping you might make the prophet show his true colors, but I've no use for you anymore. Your history. So this is actually a pretty tough fight, but it's not impossible. Go ahead, try and attack, see what it gets you. I don't like that idea. When in doubt, Falcon strike it out. Falcon strike. He does to an extent. Like, if you use magic against him, he uses this, like, fire spell against you back that hits pretty hard. But the Iron Ball is for physical damage, and it always halves your hit points. Yeah, and it's, like, it's two of your fastest, strongest people. Darn it, burp. I don't know, I don't understand why there's a burp at the end of that, but Golem mimics Dalton, etc. No! I can't be beaten now! Not with eternal life just within my grasp! Fine. We won, you're smelly, go away. Alright. Guess where we're going. and eternal beauty, which is set off dramatically by his fake eye patch. Which he definitely didn't get fighting. It was not a very good fight. So, I like this music as well, but it's like a very tense music. It's like, I don't know, it's very dramatic. When I was a kid, I used to dream that there were places that I hadn't found in the, like, that there were places that I could go that I hadn't found in the Ocean Palace. It's bonkers. I feel dark energy filling this place. Something frightening stirs. Uh-oh. Scala, raise the output of the Mammon machine to its limits. Scala, you dare disobey me? Very well, Mother. Oh, what splendor! Behold the incredible power of Lavos. Ah. Yeah, like, this game, like, after you finish it your first time, you're like, oh my gosh, there are so many things that I want to know about the storyline and etc. And it's such a well-made game. It's just such a well-made game. This is a really, really long. We probably won't make it all the way through, considering we're already at almost 3 hours. We're not gonna make it through this palace. My voice normally gives out at 4 hours or so. This is my answer to everything, honestly. Just Falcon Strike it. I didn't hit him. It's weird. You can also come down these little side hutches. The Kaiser arm. We should probably honestly be fighting all of this stuff. Now I have to push something somewhere. Fine. Oh, nobody else has a hit all. Sad face. The scouts are color-coded. You use the color on them of the kind of... You use the color of the kind of magic to kill them. So blues are water magic, reds are fire, and the yellows are lightning. Chrono's level increased. Frog's level increased. Is that better? We spent all that money on the Vera sword, and we could have an Empyrean blade. Oh well. You know how it goes. Do I have to step on this or something? Yeah. Oh, these guys are fun too. Can't remember which one is the shield. Is it you? Yeah. Hey! Not cool. So some of them are shields for the other one. It didn't give me the thing because I killed the right one first, but it'll give you a little message up at the top of the screen. Those guys came out of nowhere. Stop that. Terrible, terrible man. Excuse me. Ugh. Missed a button somewhere. I can't remember where the other button is. Thought it was in here. Can you go straight through on that side? No, you cannot. Must be the other one down nook in the little corner nook. Level up. We will take that. How did I do that wrong? There's your other button. So if you try to attack this guy first, I think. Yeah. Protected by Gruul's shield. So you want to kill the Gruul first. Gruul. Oop, I attacked the wrong one. Then they can do the fusion thing. And then he hits a little harder. Fusion! Ha! Came this way. Try not to miss anything. But this place is kind of, like, it's hard to, like, just check off a box because they're all kind of confusing. I think this was the one that we went down and grabbed the box on. You can go down this way, but I don't think it gets you anything. It shows you that there is a box over here that you need to get to, but you can't get to it from this side. Get you a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of teasing. You can just go around the inside, I think. We should fight those guys. We really should. Is there a button? Gimme. Gimme a present. Sonic bow. I wonder who that's for. 64 to 78. Pretty decent upgrade. Oh, you know what? I better... Before I forget, we'll get his Kaiser armor on too. 141. Such a beast. I just want your present. Shockwave. I can't remember who that's for. I think it's Luca's. Yep. They inflict confuse. Attack 80, attack 110. Nice. It's a good upgrade. This will take you back up to the previous room, I believe. Yeah, I don't know why we would need to go back up there. Let's fight some of these guys. We're missing out on a lot of experience, and we have some tough battles ahead. Might as well. We can't be resting on our laurels because Dalton was a sissy. Let's go ahead and think. Come this way. Haha! Demon Slayer. Guess who that's for? Damage 2 times to magical beings. So the one that we're getting rid of is like 1.5 times. Okay, let me out of the magical spot. Thank you. I already hit this once. Let's kill these guys. We should really switch out our party too, so we can build up other people. Let's do water on this one. Just a regular attack on him. Ooh, we have Frenzy. Frenzy is a fun one. We might be able to take him out with one. Yeah, there we go. You can beat these guys down with just attacks, but it takes a minute. Notice how much more Frog is doing because he's got that sword that does 2 times damage to magical beings. Still not a lot of damage, but... Are there more buttons? It's been so long since I've been in here. It is. I'm surprised that my brain decides to, like, store that stuff. We learned something. So we should be getting close to... So this is Chrono's last... his last single tech to learn. Single person tech to learn, and he's only 169 away from it. She still has 960, I believe. Triple Kick is her last one as well. Frog Squash is his. But if you look at some of our other people, like, she doesn't even have Fire 2 yet. Rolo's a little further, because we used him quite a bit at the beginning, and she doesn't even have Ice 2, so... Nice. I figured I'd get a nice if there were a couple hashers in the chat. There normally are at least a couple. There isn't anything in here to push. It just goes down to the other place. Is there one up here that I'm missing? Ooh, Ooh, I missed a present. How dare I? These guys are lightning based. We can just use lightning too. Why not? TP. Give, you give. Rune Blade. Is that his? No. Must be his. They gave him 2 different swords here, that's right. So you can do the one that gives you a bunch of magic, or you can use the one that gives you better attack. Depending on what you're using him for. If you're using him for your healer, you're going to want to use the Rune Blade, but right now we're just going around smashing things. Let's go back up here for a second. Can we go back up to Zeal? Like, is that a thing we can do? You can. So now that we got a bunch of money, we can come back here. Let's use the free recovery font. Wherever that is. Get a little turned around on this one. Free recovery! I don't know that I realized that you could leave. I know that there's a spot later on that they offer to assist you, but I don't know that I knew that you could leave from the beginning. Isn't that a cool shot? Alright. Let's switch out people too. Let's use Robo. Luca really does need some. Maybe we'll. That's alright. Do that for right this second. Beam of light in Icy World, and then it goes down to the, like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a Death Star type thing or something. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I know. Slander. Blasphemy, all the things. Oh, Luca, you're so slow. The downside of having a bunch of characters to switch in and out, though, is that you inevitably have your favorites, and then the other ones get behind, and then you're like, I have to level you guys too. No blue lights here. None here, and it should just be the 2 on either side. I thought. Here's one. But we've already pushed it. Already grabbed that present. Oh good, we have nobody with water magic. What do we got for some dual techs? What do you guys got? Spin Chrono through enemies. This is pretty fun. There isn't anybody out there who didn't enjoy that. We forgot to switch our equipment around a little bit too because we want to make sure 142 to 150. Right? He's got a silver earring right now, but we don't want him to have that. Let's take... Actually, you know what? We'll switch this around a little more. Because I like the idea of having a second one of my built-up people. And we'll just kind of build them up one at a time, maybe. We'll make this a little faster. Because I don't want you guys to have to wait through all that either. And then let's go to the top on the other side. Ooh. Now we have no hit walls. I should have thought of that. That's alright. Maybe we could switch out Robo. This button. Okay, so what are we missing? Oh, I should have healed. Haste. Oh, okay. The stairs. Let's do... Man, they just don't have a lot of great offensive things together. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Good job, me. Choose ice water. Just because I haven't seen it for a while. See how our red one healed from it? Holy smokes, I forgot they did that. It's unpleasant. And Marty already got a level. Like, they're behind. A couple levels, actually. They must only get, like, half when they're in... where they're on the bench. And then they don't get any tech points, as far as I know. We are gonna give her... So, one thing that I hadn't explained yet was the gemstones. In order to use certain triple techs, you have to have the gemstones equipped. One of the people that is involved in the triple tech has to have the gemstone equipped. So the black gemstone enables eternal darkness. So it doesn't tell you who, but one set of 3 will have the triple tech eternal darkness, and it will be one of Luca is one of them. Let's give her something else though for right now. It's probably not a bad idea. She kind of is like, I have all sissies. Like, Chrono's gonna have to like tank. Let's go ahead and steal the golden stud for right now. We're down. So you can see that there's probably something here at some point, but it's not there yet. Yes, it is very big damage. I can't tell you who's in it because it has a spoiler in it. But we're gonna work these 2 up so that they get Fire 2 and Ice 2, and then we can do something really cool. No! I was planning on using her for things. Fine. Wow. I was gonna use Fire Whirl because it hits a bunch of them, but... since we don't have that. She can't use anything because she's locked. Oh my gosh, she is just making everybody crazy. That makes me infinitely happy. He's chasing him down and hitting him with a hammer. This is probably entertaining to no one else, and I don't know, like, I just can't find it not entertaining. Alright, we got that one down. Make sure to heal. Cure is a bigger heal. When you have these, when you're using like the golden earring and her stud, since your magic cost is halved even out of battle, notice that Aura and Cure cost the same, but one heals significantly more. More bang for your buck. So if you want to, you can try to time this to where you don't hit all of these guys. But any of them that you hit, they jump down and you have to fight. I might as well get them all. Come back here! So now all of the guys that you hit are down here. They have Antivoid Bomb. I forgot about that. It's almost all of them, too. I love watching this one. I think it's pretty. Look at them graphics. Right? They're very talented. Ah, crap. They're using dual techs on us. It's not fair. They're using our own techniques. Let's use Spiral. Yeah, they're all right here. That doesn't kill him. One guy left. There we go. That's right. They got all the TP. Chrono learned Luminaire, so that's his last lightning spell. And it's really cool, but it costs 20 MP to cast a time. Spoilers, you max out at 99 MP, so it's very expensive, unless you're using something like a golden earring or something like that. And even then, I mean, if you're using it a lot. Look at how many of them there are! Hey, stop hitting me with fire! Second verse, same as the first. Let's do Antivoid Bomb on this side. Sure, why not? Let's show you guys Luminaire, just because. Why not? If everybody's not crazy after this. Or dead. Luca might die. Oh, it's so cool! Man, look at them graphics. 3D though. It hits very hard. Chrono doesn't even have the best magic stat, and it still hits pretty hard. Bunch of gold too. We will take that. Please don't die. Okay, thanks. And this thing continues to throw fire at you because it can. Uh-oh. More of these guys? There weren't enough? At least that guy doesn't stay. He's just like, whatever, I'm leaving. No, let's do... Can't get all of them. That's a bummer. Ooh, I did 666 on that guy. Ooh, that was a nice critical, Meryl. Marty, excuse me. They're starting to get really strong. Makes me very happy. The Ocean Palace is where you really start seeing, like, the fruits of your labor. Dreamstone has been used throughout the ages. The Mammon Machine and that pendant were made from it. So was that knife. We are the embodiment of Melchor's hope, sealed within the knife. Hurry, if you mean to confront the Queen. Hope rests in your hands. Ah, I can feel it. The pulse of life eternal. What is this dark energy? I'm sure that's healthy. It's fine. The Mammon Machine, Your Majesty, it's too dangerous to continue. Mother! Don't stop, Scala. We've only a little longer to go. Immortality will be ours. Zeal will have the eternal glory it deserves. Mwahaha, so long have I waited. Not evil. She's not evil. She's just misunderstood. Oop. No. I missed. If you just stand there, they don't do anything. But let's go ahead and find them. Remember, there's one with a shield. It's the Jinn. It's the ghoul that has the shield. Excuse me. No fusion. No fusion. Okay, so now the shield is gone. Yeah! Hitting for 300. Throwing up. We're gonna go ahead and save. So cute. We have used quite a bit of magic. Although you don't really see it so much in the... We'll use a shelter. It's not like they're expensive. We have 9 of them. We'll be okay. Alright. Alright, well, I guess he's attacking then. Let's do ice on this guy. Overzealous. Oh my gosh, I almost missed that pun. I would have been so disappointed in myself. One of the things that Luca gets is Protect, which is just gives you defense against, I think it's just against physical. Somebody else gets a magical Protect. Those are yellow, so they are not going to take kindly to attacking them with magic that is not lightning, and we can't use lightning because Chrono has lock on, so... We'll just have to smoosh him. The dark arts. We're gonna ice the other guy. Wow, that guy took a lot of hits. It's gonna put somebody to sleep. Smoosh moofin'. Party's level increased. Okay, make sure before you take this elevator, make sure that you are healed because bad things happen if you are not healed. We are not healed. Here we go. Let's do... Can we hit more than one of these guys? We can hit these guys. Let's get those guys. I believe this shield will block on the green guy, but that's okay. Stop it with the counters! And now both of my girls are crazy. That's great. Can we do anything else? That should kill the one guy. And the shield. We'll just attack these guys down. Toss a heal before we start our next fight, though, because this will be like a gauntlet. Easiest, quickest way, or a whirl. I love this gun. It makes like everybody crazy. There is a good break point that we'll be getting to not too terribly far after the elevator, and that's probably where we'll stop because I don't want to try to do the rest of the storyline and stuff tonight. Fortunately, I have some homework that I should really be doing. Let's go ahead and hit... Let's get this guy. And then let's also get... Frenzy's really cool. That didn't kill him. I love Frenzy. It's one of my favorites. Let's attack this guy. No! Don't! Yeah, he missed. What else do I have left? We can just attack these guys. He's crazy. How did you counter? They aren't doing too bad. I was worried that they would be pretty far behind as far as like levels and damage and stuff was going, but it's actually not a bad team. It's a good team when you use them from the start. Like if they're high level, they are a really good team. But you don't want to kill those guys with anything but lightning. Lightning one only cost me one, so let's just use that. But we've got the perfect team for this. Let's go ahead and ice that guy. Lightning. That guy. Flamethrower. That guy. Zap. You know, I watched that Simpsons episode not too terribly long ago. I was just randomly hanging out with my brother and it came on. Whatever network only shows Simpsons, it seems like, anymore. Is it up like FX or something? We're gonna go ahead and aura whirl because we're getting a little low. Go ahead and take care of this guy. Oh, he did not die. Lightning on this guy. This one. And this should be the last one. Holy smokes. That took forever. I was thinking there was one more fight, but I am glad there is not. Right? I'm sure I didn't break anything. It's fine. Can I just sneak right past you? No, that's not a thing that's happening. Alright. I respect that. Can't tell which one's which. This one, I think. Ice, please. Fire, please. I should check and see how close they are to their next spells, too. I want to know. Hey, speak of the devil. Marty learned Ice 2. Ice Sword 2, dual tech. I do have a little bit of Diet Coke left. I've drank next to nothing today. Thank you for the hydrate. I will stretch in just a second. Let's push this button real quick. Yes, they do. I absolutely adore this game. There's these cute little, like, sneak attacks pretty much in every one you go through. Lightning. Ice. Fire. And we'll stretch while we do that. Wise use of our time. These give quite a bit. 24 TP for one of those 3 furs. Kind of dribble on myself. So graceful. I don't think there is anything hidden along these sides. It's not ominous. It's not ominous, right, guys? I mean, I'm sure it's fine. Should have a boss fight coming up here pretty soon. Yeah. We'll do... Nothing's gonna come to life at all. Nothing. There's definitely not gonna be anything terrifyingly scary. Everybody's magic is still pretty good, even though we've been beating on them with... We got an elixir. which is helpful. We do have... I'm trying to think of where I'm at exactly. I think we have a boss that I'll go ahead and fight here. And then we're probably about done. You truly made it all this way. Perhaps I did underestimate you. But this is the end. My pets will put a stop to you. Come forth, Golem sisters. I think I changed his voice again. Oh, they're so mean. Oh shoot, I should have changed my party back. Oh well. That might kill her. That killed her. I think his raise is only with a 50... Or with 50 hit points. So what we are going to do... Or he'll kill everyone. Yeah, they were under-leveled for this. I should have changed back to Frog and Ayla. That kills one of them. Alright, we'll call this a wave. We'll try, but that'll die. I wish they would sing that. Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go back out here. We switched around some equipment, but they still should have everything that's the best. Except for this. Give me that back. There's that black gemstone again. Wonder who the last person is. Don't tell. That's a spoiler. Don't tell. I know you guys all know. Don't tell. Some people don't know. Now, guess there's no reason for us to save. They've got enough MP. It should be okay. He's not entirely healed though. Let's go ahead and do that. It should be better with these guys. This is the end. My pets will put a stop to you. Come forth, Golem sisters! These guys are mean. The first one was mean. This guy is also mean. Don't kill him. Why does she not have... There we go. Circus. I'm gonna frenzy this one. Copies physical attack. So they attack Frog. They're like, oh yeah, that spiky-eared one, he hit me real hard. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit this guy over here. We need to get switched over so that if we can get them doing a little less damage. What is that doing? About 8. About $1,000. Stop it. That left one should be going down here pretty soon. Hopefully, anyway. Get him, Chrono. Man, they just hit so frequently and so hard. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Let's do... I have 10 high potions. Gotta figure out a way to get Chrono back up, though. This might be a wipe, too. Thought maybe if I could take that guy out, I could recover. This is our first, like, actual death. There's a planned death with the original golem, but this is the first time we've actually died. And we did it twice. Let's see if we can hit this a little differently this time. Yes, yes. Guess maybe we should have left this for the next one. Oh well. They are just ripping me apart. $803, that's not bad. Hey! How are you tonight? Fast Philosophy. I like that name. We are wiping to the Golem Twins. This is what I expected to happen on Giga, and then we totally just kicked his butt. And now... Yeah, Sunday fun day. Let's try. I believe that thing that they use is fire-based. She has... We can just keep people alive. Let's try that, I suppose. One more go, and then I might call it for the night. Depending on how far we get. If you can find your groove, then it works fine, but sometimes you just have to kind of run your head into a wall a couple times. Alright. That's less than ideal. Let's see if we can get Chrono back up. That is not a great start to a fight. Yeah, I might just be tired. I'm missing something. I worked last night and then I slept for a while today, but it does kind of take it out of me to do like a 12-hour shift, and I have a really long commute that I have to do, and then to play games for 4 hours in front of other people. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Yeah, that's the trick, is to get them to where they don't hit you with the... That's what we did with Golem. But I can't get them into... You have to kick them that way into having your HP over and over again. You have to kick them that way before they kill somebody. Because otherwise you don't have the option... you don't have the ability to recover from it. Yep. We didn't really get a chance to attack much, but we were using physical when we were attacking. We were using Frenzy. Hit 4 times. I can try it one more time, but I don't want to bang my head against this for much longer. It's obvious that I'm missing something, and I'm kind of tired. Yes, they have a physical counter, but if you don't get to them quick enough, they use their fire-based, the little fire orbs. They'll use those on you before you can restore your hit points or use a physical to kick them over to physical retaliation. Does that make sense? So if you leave them to their own devices, they will go back and forth because they don't have anything else. They don't have anything to counter. Because you're healing frantically, or you have 2 people down and you're trying to get, or you have a person down and you're trying to get them back up, so you're not attacking them. So they're randomly choosing between their 2 attacks. We keep having the bad luck of having somebody die in that first round. Like, we just can't seem to survive, keep everybody up for the first 3 goes, so that we can get into, like, either a falcon hit with Frog using heal, or, because that does count as physical, or using, even if you have to use Slurp Kiss to keep everybody alive, you can use Frenzy, or you can use, his other one, Whirlwind or whatever, to hit both of them if you want to try to do it that way. Sure. I'm gonna mess up your names. Zaka Zanzanova? You can go ahead and suggest whatever you'd like. Might help to use Robo. He's got more hit points. Capping water attacks? I could switch over. We could do... That's a good group. We can try that. Let's do... these guys. Let's switch... that to a blue plate. Yep, I got the blue plate. And then he's got the red one on, but... oh no, he doesn't. Who has the red plate? Oh, I didn't save when I died. We'll put the red plate on him because why not? Let's go ahead and save. Healed. Only use Ice 1 and Water 2. One hits for about 70. I think she has Ice 2, and that would hit both of them. She does have Ice 2. Is that what I... Let's see what they do. I don't know that... This isn't a party that I normally use, so we'll see how it rolls out. See, that's what keeps happening, is before I can do anything, Chrono is dead. Let's use water and see if we can survive the onslaught. And then she has the blue plate, that should heal her. Well, that's still a very viable solution. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and heal us. Let's heal him more. We'll get Chrono up over. There are some fights that you end up doing with 2 people because you get a bad string of luck or whatever. Chrono's sleeping on the job. I did not know that water was there. I always used the physical one. He's dead again. don't want to take time off of... I don't want to give them a chance to use that other one. Physical copycat. Yeah. So normally I kick them into where I'm using nothing but... nothing but physical retaliation, so you can actually control the damage pretty well. But if you don't catch them before they start using the one that kills you, in conjunction used with, you know, the iron ball, it makes it rough. I mean, this will kill him eventually, and it's not like Chrono needs the experience or the tech points or anything. We could just leave him dead. Let's see if we can time it better. Should survive that. Yeah. No, it's fine. Sometimes you just end up like... I've been really lucky in this playthrough. Like, I haven't hit any that I've really gotten stumped on. I've figured them out first try for the most part. But it's just been... The Golem twins have just been kicking my butt. Like, I can't keep everybody alive that first round, and that really hurts your chances at success. Oh shoot, she doesn't have any magic. I've never done it like this. This is a really good strat. Normally, I use the physical thing, like I did with Golem and Dalton, both successfully. Or not the original Golem, I guess. That's exactly what happened with the first Golem, is I wasn't able to get them in to that, kick him over to the just physical thing. I don't know if this counts as physical or not. Yeah, that's true. No, not yet. I was gonna say, they should be going down pretty soon, or at least the left one should. Yeah, we had a little bit of, I tend to use, if I'm left to my own devices, I use Frog and Ayla a lot. And so my other characters are a little neglected. So like Meryl just learned Ice 2 in the Ocean Palace. So 3 Golem Sisters is too much. I agree. No 3 Golem Sisters, please. Yeah, they have a really solid heal, and then you have Falcon Hit. Falcon Hit is like my favorite thing. Like, when in doubt, you Falcon Hit it out. That was a great strat. That won the game for us. Frost Arc. Triple Tech. Endgame challenge. How many golems can you fight at once and not die? Answer, 2. Yeah, we did it! Ugh, the sisters too? I suppose I've but one choice left. What's this? I feel something strange. Could this be Lavos' energy? This won't do at all. All my hard work will be in vain if I die before attaining immortality. Oh my gosh, that would be bonkers. It seems this is your lucky day. Farewell! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and save and call it because it's about 4 hours. But I thank you all for being here and like for giving me the winning strat on Golem Sisters. I've never used it that way before, and that's like super solid. So like, yeah, you guys did that. You guys did the hard work on that. But I will be back after the new year. I should be doing more than one stream a week, but until after finals and everything are done, I can promise nothing. I'm trying to put together a doctoral project and everything. It is a lot, as you might guess. But by January, I see me going up to at least 2 streams, maybe 3. We'll see how it pans out. I can either do 2 shorter streams within the week, or I can do like another long, like 2 4-hour streams or something like that. So like a 2-hour, and then I'll always do 4 on Sunday because it's the best time for me to stream. But I can either do a 2-hour, and a 4-hour, or a 4-hour and a 4-hour. So if you guys have any strong feelings on that, you can shoot me a message. If you don't, then whatever happens, happens. I'll see who can make it to what. I think I'm going to leave my Sunday stream standing by itself. So we'll work on one game on Sunday every Sunday so that the people that have a set schedule, if you can't make it to the other ones, it won't put you off. So we might be working on 2 games at any point, but we'll figure it out. I have a Discord that is not set up very, very well, but I can get you here. Let's do this. I already saved, right? I don't want to do that again. Saving data, save complete. Alright, so let me give you an invite code for a Discord. It is my old raiding guild. I was the guild leader for a raiding guild in World of Warcraft called Homegirls. And it is named after a DDR song, What's Up My Homegirl? Yep, that's a thing. And we had pink tabards with butterflies on them. It was great. But it is still named Homegirls right now. But you are welcome to join it. Let me invite you guys. There are several homegirls in our chat right now. Aerogard LM being one of them. Rex Start is another one of them. So, you can be a homegirl. And I'll try to get that set up better this week. Around like finals and stuff like that. But feel welcome to talk to people. They should all be very, very nice. Most of them I've known for like 20 years, and I am not joking. We played in original vanilla World of Warcraft together like 20 years ago. 2005 was when I started. So just a few years shy of 20 years. That's bonkers to think of how long I've known some of my friends for. But we still are nerds together, and it's great. Things have kind of changed because a lot of them have families and stuff now, and we can't all just sit around and go, farm materials to go raid every night anymore. So things had to shift and change, and so I started streaming, and I'm hoping to put together a nice community where we can all just be friendly nerds together. That's the dream anyway. So hey, thank you for the follow, Big Dingy. She plays Learns Classic. Okay, I will. Hi, we're just wrapping up. But we played Chrono Trigger today. We got to the Golem Sisters in the Ocean Palace. I might have failed you guys a couple times, but chat came through and came up with a new solution to the battle plan. It was great. So I stream every Sunday for right now, and it'll go up after the new year. So I make sure to keep all of my schedule and everything all updated. So if it's on my calendar, on my like About Me page, I think is where it's at, or maybe there is a separate schedule tab. Wherever it is, if it's on there, I'll be there, and I'm normally on time too. So, but yeah, I hope to see you guys back next Sunday. Go ahead and join the Discord if you'd like. I'm around on Discord all the time, so if you ever have thoughts, feelings, ideas, send them my way. I might actually still be Lyriana on that, because that was my old priest name, so that's where LyriLee comes from. The first half of it is from my WoW name. Alright, I am at 4 hours, and I am plumb tired, so I will see you guys all next Sunday. Take care, be safe. I will see you then.